Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Just Watched. I am Devin. With me is Billy.
Woo!
And taking a quick break from the Jim Carrey month that we were planning to do because we finally got access to watching the 5 Minutes at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
And I dragged Billy along with me because he is not familiar with this franchise.
No, I mean, when I heard people talk about it, I was like, so is this like a David Elsie parody?
Yeah.
Like, there's only one Freddy I know in horror, and...
No, that is...
It ain't Freddy Fazbear or whatever.
Fazbear. No, you know Freddy Krueger. And when you hear 5 Nights at Freddy's, you're like, okay, that's like... You're stuck in a house that's like Freddy's house.
Yeah. Like...
Or Freddy's Nightmare World, whatever.
Yeah, like...
But no, this is, Chuck E. Cheese gone wrong.
Yes, holy crap.
And... Spoiler alert, I did watch this movie ahead of time because I was really eager to see it.
Yeah.
And I gave it high praise at the time, being a fan of 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
But I may have been a little too hasty in my praise.
Because, like I said, as fans of
the franchise, we really wanted a movie.
Yeah.
And when we finally got one, we were chomping at the bit to see it.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad movie.
No.
You even say you want it in your collection
Yeah.
now, so that's already high praise from you.
Yes.
But I thought, getting you on board, who has not even seen a killer animatronic movie or anything along those lines, I wanted to know how this stood up as a horror movie to you.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why it's now becoming a genre a little bit.
Yeah. Animatronics are freaking creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I showed you that picture of the old Ninja Turtle animatronics.
Oh, yeah, no.
And I was like, there's nightmare fuel for a day. So, you want to give the simple plot?
Alright, Mike...
Schmidt is the last name. We get it at the very last...
Okay, I thought that's what he said. It was Schmidt. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the relevance to that.
Yeah.
I don't know why we held off on the last name until the very last moment. And deliberately tried not to say it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. He's trying to get a job to look after his sister. He had a Trump, as in when he was a kid, his brother got kidnapped.
Yep.
And he ends up getting a job as a security guard that's pretty big.
Fazbear.
Fazbear. It was
Pizzeria. Yep. That's about it.
Yeah.
So this is where the movie has to be different than the game.
Yeah.
And if you were going in there thinking this was just going to be the game done as a movie...
Yeah, no.
You had to stop and think, how could you have done that?
No, you're going to have to add like a different story element.
You have to come at it at a different angle.
Yeah.
We need a main character, and I mean, Mike was the best idea I think of.
Yeah, I mean, like...
The things I could have done with it is I didn't need to know that he had a traumatizing backstory.
True.
And we spent way too much time in the dream.
Yeah, like back and forth.
Just back and forth, like, oh, we're back in this dream, and oh, the ghost kids are here. I was like, okay, that's a good way to introduce that, like, hey, these are ghost kids running the animatronics, but it just felt like I saw more of that dream than I did the movie.
Yeah, like, that's... I'll say that with my nitpick.
Yeah. So yes, Mike needs a job because he takes care of himself and his sister, and their aunt wants to take the sister away because she can get the child support checks that way. The aunt has no interest of actually taking care of the sister.
And I feel bad for the lawyer.
I feel bad for that lawyer. The lawyer's like dragged in on this, and he's like, I should not be here or supporting any of this.
They come up with the other ideas.
Yeah. So she hires 2 other people to like mess with Mike to make sure he can't support Abby.
Yeah. Max and...
we never got the other guy's name.
Yeah.
The boyfriend, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I like this because it's the only real kill scenes we get in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, we get... Whenever I saw the 3 guys enter the Freddy's, I was like, Alright, we have lambs to the slaughter. We're going to see some good kills.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
We got some really good fun kills.
Oh.
From getting your face chomped off to getting chomped in half.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Yeah.
Like,
And honestly, they didn't need more.
not really, no.
No. There was no need for it, in my opinion.
No, I'm glad this wasn't a gore fest. This
Yeah.
wasn't just watch a million people get killed by animatronics.
Yeah.
But at the same time, fans came to see the animatronics,
Yeah.
and we didn't really. I don't feel we got enough. However, though, we did get to see a side of the animatronics that you don't even see in the games. The fun side.
Okay. Like I said,
Yeah, Julia's not seen the game, so I'm just going to cover these bases real quick
Yeah.
so we can move on. But, yes, in the games, you only see them as the murderous animatronics that to kill you. When they have that fun, they're building a fort and they're all having a good time.
Yeah, I'm like...
And you're like, you stop and remember, right, these things weren't designed to kill people. These were entertainment for children. So they should have that side to them.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got to see that, because that was kind of fun.
Yeah, no. Like, I like that they put that in. It's like...
It just shows that, like, they're not evil themselves.
No, because they were kids.
They were kids.
So they like to play and...
Yeah, they have to play and have fun, like a kid would. They're just controlled, and this is where theories and speculations now come in. But, yeah, we might as well move into that now. So, spoilers on the endings is coming up, so feel free to click away for a while. So, yes, obviously, fans of the series know that William Afton is a big name and has to be in this movie as the villain. Otherwise, it's not Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And we do get William Afton in the Yellow Rabbit suit, or as fans know it as the Springtrap.
Yeah.
Now, what's not explained, or explained very well, is how is William controlling the other animatronics? How has he convinced the kids that he killed to work with him? And I was curious to see where they went with this, because there's several ways they could have went with this. But they went with what is probably the dumbest in my mind.
Okay.
Is that the picture on the wall shows him having fun with the kids, and the kids are influenced by pictures, because we get that exposition real early.
Yeah.
And the only way to fix that is to draw a proper picture of him killing the kids and showing, like, this is what really happened, guys.
They would just stare. I was like...
Yeah. They're like, wait a second. He killed us. That bastard. See, the other thing that I think the game's touched on a little bit is William Afton is the creator of all the animatronics.
Yeah.
And he built a device to control them. Is what I got. The lore is kind of fuzzy in areas for me. I don't know the inside of it. I never played any of the games. I've only watched playthroughs of the games and watched thousands and thousands of theories.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me if you went that angle where he has this helmet that can control the animatronics.
Yeah,
and to stop him, you break the helmet with shocking it, because that's how you stop the other animatronics.
Yeah.
I would have went with that, in my opinion.
Okay.
Makes more sense to the average viewer, and you didn't have to do this dumb exposition of, oh, kids are barely influenced by drawings.
Yeah.
The other thing we need to touch on is Vanessa, because she is another big name in Five Nights at Freddy's. Because fans know her as Vanny the Bunny, because she goes batshit crazy and takes on that persona. And I won't get too far into it because that's way too much backstory I want to. But her role in this is she's the daughter of William Afton. She knew what was going on the whole time, but didn't tell anyone because she feared her father that much.
Yeah. And should we say how they reveal who he is?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's his career counselor.
Yeah.
And I got my theory when I first saw him just because of who plays him.
Yeah.
It's Matthew Lillard who played Stu and Scream, so I'm like,
Fair enough.
wait, he's in a home
Already in a horror movie where he's known to be the
killer.
so, not stretch.
Yeah. I'm like, alright, but it's the second killer, come on.
Yeah. So I do owe an apology to a few people, because I do not want to believe that was the case. I was like, no, the career counselor isn't William Afton in disguise. That's stupid. Oh, here we are. I watched it again. And yeah, that's what they did. I was like, why? What was the point of having him as the...
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know in the lore, like, the backstory of the games, but...
Yeah.
What was the point of having that angle? And...
I have no idea. Just a way to get, like, link things, I guess. But even then...
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we need a reason for Mike to be the security guard at 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
But you already put him in a position where he's kind of desperate for a job.
Yeah, so... Does he beat the shit out of him?
Yeah. Love that scene. He's like, Space the Kid gets abducted,
Yeah.
chases down the guy, tackles him into a fountain, beats the living hell out of him, and finds out that guy was the kid's dad.
Yeah.
Whoops! I was like, so Billy, as the security guard,
I'm like, no.
how far can you go with this before he crossed the line? You're like, as soon as he tackled him, he
Yeah.
already crossed the line.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah. Okay, so things we like about the movie.
I mean, the animatronics, oh my...
Okay, the animatronics are so spot on and so perfectly done. I can't fault them for the animatronics.
And then when we saw who is responsible for the movie,
Yeah, Jim Henson Company.
I'm like, perfection, right there.
Yeah. Also, the set design, you wouldn't have picked up on this because you didn't play the games, but that is the exact layout of the first game.
Oh, wow.
Like, to the letter.
Nice. Because, I'll make a comparison to this one.
Yeah.
The last Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
They actually got the designs from, I think, the remake of the second game to design the police station.
Yes.
So...
When you're a fan of the franchise and you see those little details and the little Easter eggs that I was pointing out to you, just good job for acknowledging that your fans are watching.
Yeah, well,
but we said this on the Mario movie, too much fan nodding is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that here. They did just enough that it's like, okay, fans are going to get this, other people aren't.
Yeah, no big deal.
But it's not going to be the focal point of the movie anyway, so who really
it's not
cares?
like the Mario movie. Like, oh, you guys get this?
Did you get that? Here comes another one. Just wham, wham, wham of cameos and Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And this was like, okay, there's the catchphrase lines that they use. The balloon boy pops in as the jump scare, like the fake jump scare.
Yeah. Oh, the cab driver.
Oh yeah, the cab driver is one of my favorite things in this movie. Because he just goes along with it. Okay, you're a cab driver. It's the middle of the night, and your phone is dead. Suddenly, a little girl enters your cab. You say, okay, little girl, where am I taking you? Also, you should be asking, where are your parents, little girl, or your guardian?
Yeah.
It is the middle of the night. Oh, so never mind. Something heavy got into the cab with her, so that must be the guardian.
Yeah.
Let me just check. Oh, it's a killer animatronic. I should be freaking out.
But,
Nah, I get the weirdos, I guess.
Yeah.
Where am I taking this? I was like, it's a good way to explain how to get to Mike's house and back to the pizzeria in a really quick time, but at the same time, I was like, that's silly. And I love it.
Yeah. No. Now, one thing I remember when we were watching it when they had the group breaking in to destroy the place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we pointed out 2 flaws to that plan.
Yeah.
One, my flaw is it still works because they explained it a little better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that they broke in after Mike's shift ended.
Yeah.
So technically Mike's not on the clock, so he shouldn't be responsible for anything that happens after the clock.
Yeah.
However, if he left a door unlocked and they got in, he is then reliable.
Yeah, he is liable.
He's supposed to lock up before he leaves.
Yeah.
But the one that Billy pointed out, and props to Billy, is they're not wearing masks. They're just going in, and there are security systems.
Yeah, and I picked it up even before they went in. I'm like,
they're going to go in with masks, aren't they? I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, they are. Oh wait. The whole thing's about security systems.
yeah, like the security cameras everywhere. Like,
now, Buddy was going to break the security system,
fair enough. But...
which would have been the smart move, but he didn't get around to it.
No, but
I guess there's flaws in, but they
Yeah.
could easily fix it. Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
like I said, for me, the dream, too much
focus
back and forth in the dream.
on the dream sequence, and we didn't need to go so hard on the Mike Abby story.
No.
Like, it felt like there was 2 movies going on at the same time at that point. It was Mike trying to enter his dreams and find out who the kidnapper of his brother was, while still trying to juggle taking care of Abby and realizing, oh, Abby's more important than my dead brother at this point. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And then we hit the 5 minutes of Freddy stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, we could have focused more on the 5 minutes of Freddy stuff, because that's the title of the movie. And just have it that Mike needs this job to take care of Abby.
Yeah. Like,
there's too much trying to tie Mike into the lore.
yeah, trying to like include him, like create the original character and like explain so much of the backstory.
Yeah. Which, when you play the game, it's like you are the security guard. There's no need for a backstory.
No.
You just need to know, I'm doing this for a paycheck. And that was good enough for you.
Yeah.
And final thoughts.
Like I said, this is like, I say this is like a good horror movie to take at least kids 12 and up.
Yes. So,
This is not gore fest. I'm like, this is perfect for like the you want to ease them into horror and
yes. So, you and me watched really bad horror movies that we probably shouldn't have watched when we were young.
no, really.
Where there were fountains of blood and gore and giblets everywhere.
And sex.
And we, like, relished in it.
Oh, yes.
This is a movie where I was like, they cut away enough that
it's your imagination of how they killed him.
Yeah,
Which I also like the...
I like that a bit more. There's a few, like, okay, that's how he dies. He gets his face chomped off.
Yeah.
Like, she gets cut in half,
Yeah.
but I was like, that's still not gory.
No.
Not as gory as what we watched.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say, yeah, you could take a teenager to watch this.
Yeah, because I have seen some of my friends take the kids. I'm like, is this supposed to be?
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's scary, but not scary enough that I would think it would cause kids nightmares. I'm sure there's some parents out there that disagree with my assessment. But I thought it was perfectly serviceable.
yeah, no.
And so, the final verdict. So, Billy, as a horror movie, is it a good horror movie?
Yeah, honestly, it has the suspense and enough.
Alright. And Devin, as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, is it a good Five Nights at Freddy's movie? And I have to say yes.
So, put the two together.
And it's actually a decent movie.
Yeah.
I know it's getting, like, bombed hard in reviews. Like, a lot of people are not liking it.
And, like, like I said, it's really probably fans are liking it and non-fans are hating it.
Yeah.
Or,
It's the
like,
it's the fans aren't liking it and non-fans aren't liking it. Like, fans thought it could have been more Five Nights at Freddy's, and non-fans are scratching their head going, I guess that's a thing, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
So, there's its flaw, is it mashed too hard to be catered to everyone.
Yeah.
And in something like this, I would have doubled down on cater to the fans and just let the non-fans experience what it is, and hopefully they get intrigued enough to go see the games.
Yeah, I am interested now in the games a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I have stuff to show you then. Alright, with that though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. I didn't have anything.
No.
Don't worry, we always come back.